Hi guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from Dreamtime Academy and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specialising in colour therapy and numerology. Here is your Starseed Oracle forecast for May the 16th to the 31st, 2021. We are in a universal month cycle 1, which relates to the sun in the colour mirrors system, which is bottle 1, which is yellow over yellow. Yellow relates to the solar plexus chakra, which governs our personal power and our ego, and it also connects us up to our Orion star family. Now, yellow is a stimulant, so it activates our mental plane, so intellect and criticism when it's expressed negatively, so it can cause a little bit of conflict. Orion is a place of duality. It's where divine masculine and feminine try and integrate, which creates this kind of conflict. So bear with this in mind. Just make sure that you have an awareness of this, because it can be a little bit of a challenging energy that you have to try and navigate these last 2 weeks of May. Now, as usual, I'm going to reveal 3 cards, one that's a representation of a message from your ego or your conscious self, the second card, which is a message from your soul or your subconscious self, and the third one is an action step for you to take during this period. So it'll be really powerful and beneficial for you. I'm going to take you through a bit of a guided mantra so you can connect up to your Orion star family and receive clear and concise information. Okay? I want to tell you a little bit more about the Orions, because the Orion constellation is it's actually in Gemini, and Gemini is coming in on the 20th of May. So is that a coincidence? Well, I don't think so. Orion is also a place, it's a bit like a meeting point for lots of different other star races, such as the Andromedans and the Arcturians, the Sirians and the Lyrans. And so it's an interesting place. If I was to compare it to a place on Earth, it would be somewhere like Brighton in England or Fremantle in Western Australia, if you've ever been there. So let's put our hands on our heart, okay? And I want you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine yourself surrounded by beautiful yellow or golden light. Gold, remember, is an evolution on the colour yellow because it's authentic power and wisdom as opposed to ego. So it's like a transition. So just imagining yourself surrounded by the yellow or golden light, and I want you to ask for clear and concise spiritual discernment and information that you can receive, understand, anchor, and integrate into your awareness. Okay? Once that's done, we're going to move on to have a look at the cards that are influencing you for this last 2 weeks of May. Now, the first one that comes in here is called Karmic Relationships, which is the message from your ego. Now, karmic relationships brings in Orion energy, strangely enough, as well. And you can see in this card, you've got a figure on one planet and a figure on another planet looking at each other. And it's almost like it brings in this aspect of, duality, separateness. And, polarity creates growth within the soul, but it also can be indicative of conflict. So to avoid that conflict, and I'm sure you don't want to be in a situation where you are, butting heads with people. It's to try and see things from their perspective instead of it always being from your own, okay? Because it brings in the energy of bottle 11 in the colour mirror system, which is called duality, which is deep magenta over clear. And this is the right and the wrong, good and the bad, black and the white. So please try and look at the world through a different lens, through somebody else's perspective, because that's where you will come back into unity. And that's really what it's all about. So Orion is a bit like the Earth plane. We live on a planet of duality here as well. So recognize that there is no separation, and these relationships that come in can prove to be a little bit challenging. But remember, everybody who comes into your life has signed a contract that says, whatever it takes, I will help you to heal. So it's always for your purposeful good anyway. And chances are you've incarnated with them on Orion. So, you're friends at a soul level. Card number 2 is a message from your soul. And this one's called Water Your Garden. Water Your Garden. And this is about nurturing yourself, giving yourself the necessary nourishment that you need so you've got the right type of energy to carry you forward. It's about being tender with yourself, and loving towards yourself and resting up, and instead of always being on the go. Yellow is a stimulant, and it will get you sort of overthinking, over analyzing everything. And when you do that, sometimes you can live on that sort of nervous energy, and it can get a bit frenetic, and you can just be all over the place. Well, your soul is saying, look, instead of doing that, why not slow it down? Why not look at what you're putting into your body? Instead of jumping towards the Mackie D's, why not have some leafy green vegetables and some raw foods and some beautiful green smoothies, and and really nourish yourself so that you can raise your vibration. It's a really important time to do that. Now, the message that comes up as the card for your action steps is actually called the Child of the Cosmos. The Child of the Cosmos. And this says that the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So often we perceive that everything is separate from us. As I mentioned before, on Orion, it's the same as the Earth. And because of that, we often turn to the external other to get our information, whether that's, a therapist, or whether it's a friend or a family member or a parent or a teacher. But actually, all you have to do is close your eyes and go within, because you are one of the children of the light. And so that brings in this colour mirrors bottle, which is silver over pale turquoise, G29. It's called the Children of the Light. It's another 11. So we've got the duality bottle number 11, and we've got the G29, which reduces to an 11. The 1111 energy comes in. So you might be seeing 1111 everywhere you go. Okay, so please observe that. And that's a sign that you are transcending the ego and you're moving more into your golden power, so that you can step into your authenticity. This is the place where the ascension begins, because we can't ascend until we feel joy, and there's a lot of joy within yellow and gold energy. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to look at ways in which you can just close your eyes, even if that's through a meditation or just taking a few deep breaths, and find those solutions yourself. And rest assured, you will definitely be able to find them. Well, hopefully that's made sense for you today. I'll be back next time with some more Starseed Oracle forecasts. But before you go, please leave a few comments below just to let me know how you resonated with this today. But also, if you've been seeing sequences of numbers like I've explained over the previous videos. And also, go down into the comments section as well, and into the links, and you'll actually find a link to get your free video numerology report, which will unlock the secrets of your unique personality code. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.